Well, hello my crafty friends, and welcome to another video by yours truly. So what am I going to do for you today? Well, here we have a card. I'll explain the envelope, why I've done that. So we have a little packet. Unfold it, and inside we have a card. So, with matching hearts from the front of your packet, and I will explain how I've folded this up, and I will explain everything of how to do this now. And that's how you fold it up, and you've got another design on the front, so it's the card is contained in its own little packet. And the reason I've put the envelope is because to show you that it will fit in a standard 6x6 square envelope. So if you're not so basically you've got two options now. You can put this through the post or hand deliver, name on the front, and give that to the person, or you can tie a ribbon round with a little tag of who it's to, and there we go. So that is what I'm going to show you how to do today. Now, the other thing is, with this particular design, it is very versatile. You can alter the color. So if you go for cream and golds, you've got a golden wedding anniversary card. If you go for blues, you've got the sapphire wedding anniversary, and obviously silver, you've got the silver anniversary, which is 25 years. But also, again, instead of a heart on the front of your design, you can put a bride and groom. You've got your wedding card or a wedding invitation, save the date card. Also, if you struggle for gay cards or lesbian wedding cards or gay wedding cards, two grooms on the front, and you've got your gay wedding card. Two bridesmaids, that gives you your two lesbian wedding card. So it is quite a versatile little design. So let's crack on and let's show you how this is done. And there we go, folded back up nice and neatly in the envelope. Job done. So there you go. Right, okay, let's do a shopping list of what you need. The entire thing is done from 2 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock, and I'm also using Papercraft Society box 29 because that's got hearts and everything else inside, which would be good. I've got some extra cardstock as well for mat and layering when I do the inside card, so we can do that. And we need a scoring tool. I'm using my paper trimmer. I've taken the blade out because I've got another one, so I'm just using the scoring part. We will need a pencil and a ruler. So that's the basics at the moment. So let's crack on and show you where we go from there. Let me put that to one side, and let me put one of those to one side. I'm going to start with doing the outer envelope, which is the diagonal, you know, the thing that we fold our card inside of. So what we need to do is we cut our card down. So we cut our card, our first piece of card, down to 8 by 8. So we are reducing it to 8 inches by 8 inches. So That's our first put. And there we go for our second one. These 2 bits you keep them, because that's where we're going to die cut the hearts out of. So keep your paper trimmer handy, because we're going to need that again later. And what we need now is our pencil and ruler, and what we are going to do is, using the grid on your cutting mat, we are going to cut. Now obviously this is 8 inches, so we need to mark 4 inches the middle, so with a pencil mark, and we do that on all 4 sides. So we do it again, so 4 inches, and again so again 4 inches, and the last one 4 inches, so mark the middle. So right, let me just explain for those of you who like centimeters. See, it's like 22, 20.2 or 3, 22.3. So if you're going to half that, you're going to end up like 10 3/4 or 10 and point whatever. That's why I've done it in inches, because it is just so much simpler. And not only that, the original cardstock that we used was 12 by 12, so hence why I'm doing it in inches. Right, okay, now this is the bit. I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit to show you. I hope you can see this. Now we've got our pencil mark there, and I'm gonna line it up with the score. Let me just zoom that out a bit now. And then the other pencil mark. So what we basically what we want to do, so I've got the other pencil mark there, and it's lined up with the scoring part, the cutting part, the groove. So, and we put that down, and we just score. And you need to do that on all 4 sides. So just slide it around, making sure you're not hitting the top up there like that. So just very carefully, very precisely. And again, I've got it lined up there, I've got it lined up there, and score. And then the third one. Once you've scored a couple, it makes it easier because you've got the score mark there now, so it does make it a bit easier. And then the final one, so we have got one, so there we go, that's the last one. Again, the marks are lined up in the groove, score. So you're finished with your scoring tool for the minute, so that can go away. And then we score. So we just fold these over and give them a nice crease, and the points meet in the middle, which is what we want. And that's our packet. So that's basically our envelope all done. Put that to one side, and then we will get our 2 spare pieces, and we need to die cut 5 hearts. So again, so I'm using the Papercraft Society box 29 card making magic, and that was Christina Griffith. She designed this little kits. So we are going to use, put that to one side. Now, as you can see, I've put all my dies now on a magnetic sheet, and so we are going to use, let me just open this and get this out. I'm going to use this die here, and we are going to die cut 5 of them. I'm just going to grab my die cutting machine, get my so here we go, my cuttle bug, and obviously if you are using a different die cutting machine, follow your manufacturer's instructions of this sandwich that you need, and then just die cut your parts. And I say we need 5 of them. Obviously we need 4 for the top part of the envelope to seal it, and we need 1 for the card inside. So there's 1 heart, and actually I'm going to, no I'm not, actually I'm going to no, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. I'm not going to mess around. We can do something in a minute. That's 2. And this is 3. Right, if you get a bit of tape, and just let me just now. Let me just stick this, and I will show you what I've done, and you should be able to get all 5 from that one sheet. So you are conserving your cardstock and getting the maximum amount from your own cardstock. So look, see what I've done? So by doing that, and you can just see the border is just inside. So I could do 1 there and 1 there. So you will get all 5 from that one piece of cardstock. How cool is that? So you are conserving and saving and maximizing the use of your cardstock. And just do the same again. There we go. See? And if I just bring that in to show you, down there, how cool is that? So, from that one piece of cardstock, we have got all of our hearts. Hey! Right, so, so that's all the die cutting. Now, what do I want to add anything? Right, let's put that away. And what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to differentiate these and put some stamping on them. So, just to add a little bit more of interest, what have we got in here? Those are some stamps. So, have we got... So, can we get away... no, that's too big. I think, yeah. Right. So I'm going to use this leafy stamp and then get my block and like I said in one of my previous videos, if you haven't used an acrylic stamp before and it's fairly new, just give it a light tap over with Versamark. And then, what colour should we use? Let's go for black, because that will show up better. So I'm just using Memento Tuxedo Black. And then I'm just going to stamp on 4, well, I might do all 5. And then just give that a quick stamp. And then down we go onto that one. And then 2 more. And again, because they're clear stamps, you can see you can position them and then just hover over the where you want and then down. Right, and I think that's the one for the inside of the card. So we clean this one. Get our wet wipe. Clean the stamp. Many of you will know me by now that I do like to keep my stamps clean. So we can put this one away now. And then put this away. And then, see, the nice thing about these stamps, you can look at them and think, is that right? So yeah, so we can again, I'm going to use Always and Forever. Again, as I haven't used it, just going to ink up slightly with sorry, a bit of a wobble, that was me. So I'm just going to hover over my heart, and this is the one that's going to go on the front of the card. There we go. So we've got Always and Forever. How lovely is that? Right, so I'm now going to finish off doing the front of the packet. Finish off doing that, put lids back on that, put this one back before I lose it, so that can go back onto its sheet and its carrier sheet, and they can go back into the little pocket there. And they can go like that, like that, and that. And right, cool. We bring back in our packet and put those over there. Put that one back. Right, so what now we do is glue in our 4 little hearts. So, bit of glue, and the secret is here. You only want the glue roughly down the bottom half of the heart, and then open it up, and then just where the point is, you want that in the middle of the, let me bring it up here. So where the middle of the point, you just want it slightly down a bit. So and then down it goes, and just hold that in place for a few minutes to let that set, and then do the same for obviously the other 3. So a little bit glue just down the middle, bottom half. That's all you need. You don't need masses of it. And then just line it up. Just hold that for a few seconds, and then and again just repeat it and just hold that for a few seconds just to make sure it's going to stay there. And then finally the last one, which exactly the same as you've done before. And that is basically the packet, your little packet done for your card. So me being a messy crafter, obviously take more care when you do it at home. And that is, and all you do is, right, this wing here, you tuck it between the envelope and the heart, that one, and you go around and you just keep doing that all the way around. Tuck this wing under that one, and then this wing under that one, and there you've got your packet, your card. And as you can see, it's created another design. Put that to one side. We will do the card for the inside. So let me pack this away. You will now need to get your next piece of 12 by 12. So here we go. Give you some more measurements. And we need to cut this down to 11, so 11 inches. So we go 11 inches. Trim that off. I need a new blade on my trimmer. Look. Hey ho. By 5.5. So we have got 11, and now we want 5.5. So 5.5. That's our card blank. And obviously what we need to do now is score that in half. So half of 11 is 5.5, obviously. So get it onto your 5.5. Make sure your card is butted right up to the top and score. And there we have our 5.5-inch card blank. Fold that over, give it a nice little crease, and just to prove and show you, we can open this up, place our card blank inside, fold it back up, and there you have your inside your pocket. Right, so okay, so let's decorate the front. So we know this is 5.5, so if we get this is Paper Mania, which I've just had for ages, so I haven't even opened it, look. So bear with me a minute, I'll tell you what. Let's see if I've got. Let's see if I've got it. Cool, that'll be alright. Yes, I will go with that. Right, so I'm going to trim these down to so let's go for 5. Duh. Hit the camera, sorry about that. Right, so let's go for 5 inches by 5 inches, and then we'll do this one of 4.5, so we've got nice borders. So 4.5 by 4.5, and that will mat and layer onto there quite happily, quite nice, and that will then mat and layer onto that. Oh, look at that, that's nice. I like that, I do like that, even though I say so myself. Right, so next thing, we just need to stick this all down, and we have more or less finished our wonderful, lovely Valentine's card. So double-sided tape around all 4 edges, and the little trick here is, and of course, I mean, as I said at the beginning, you can change the color, you can change the design of the front of your card, and you've got a card which is versatile for so many different occasions. It is one of my go-to cards for weddings, anniversaries, this particular design, because of it having its own packet. So I'm just creasing that down a little bit. I'm just going to get my pokey tool, and we are just going to lift this off. And the final one, and we can mat and lay this onto our card blank. Yes, so fix it. There we go. Do the same for this one. Again, if you've got scrap bits of card like I've just used, and there is no problem, you know, use them up. Use what you've got in your stash. it is not a problem. And again, you know, once you know how to do this and you understand how to construct it, especially the envelope and the packet, you can modify it to your own particular designs. And so, you know, again, it's nice for wedding invitations, engagements, special birthdays, even weddings, all types of weddings, anniversaries, you name it. It's just one of those nice special designs that is really nice. So that can go down on there like that. And last thing, let's put a few foam pads onto my little heart. There we go, and just give it a little bit of dimension, raise it up a little bit. Not going to go too mad, but then we can just do that. No, I think that will be more than adequate. Put those away, and then get the tops off. And we can put our little heart. And there you have a very simple, very basic, very meaningful Valentine's card, which now fits in our little envelope. How cute is that? And we just do this up as I have shown you. And give it a final squeeze down. And there, ladies and gentlemen, you have your envelope with a card inside. Well, I hope you've liked my video. Please subscribe and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And also, if you can, copy and paste the link onto your own media pages, onto Facebook and anywhere that you have card making groups. If you like this, please do copy and share the link onto other mediums, platforms, Facebook, Twitter, all the rest of TikTok. So yes, so hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That would be awesome, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you very much for your company and watching me. Goodbye for now. Bye.